always forget to unmute this fucking mic, you know. What's up, guys? R3flX here, bringing another video here today. And today I'm going to be reviewing Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, it's been 2 weeks since the game has launched. As you can see in multiplayer, I am Prestige 1 level 25, so I've played quite a fair bit of the game. Not as much as I want to, or need to. I think it's need to. Yes, I need more Call of Duty in my life. Anyway, guys, it's like I said, I played a fair bit of this game, and it's been 2 weeks since the game has launched. So I thought I'll play the game a bit and then give my honest review about the game. Now, I am a big fan of the Call of Duty franchise. I've played it since Call of Duty 2, back when it only was on PC. But the recent and past 2-3 years, I would say, the Call of Duties went up to par with what the franchise should be, and especially on PC, which is what I play on. As you can see, this is on PC. So this review will be on PC, and I will be discussing what the PC port offers, and as well how it performs, and PC specific settings that have been implemented in the game, if they are there, as well as the performance, and compare them to other recent PC releases of other games. So anyway, guys, let's jump into this review real quick. For the settings in the options menu, we have the controls, pretty standard here. Everything's reboundable, nice to see. You can add a gamepad, Xbox One or Xbox 360 remote. I know you can do PlayStation, but that's just a bit too complicated. Anyway, yeah, you can add any gamepad here you like. Interactions, all reboundable. Combat, all reboundable. This is all standard, what you're seeing on my screen right now. The only thing I changed was melee. Same with move and look. Sensitivity of the mouse is here. Mouse acceleration. Don't know why you want to put that up. Anyway, all that stuff's here, all the goodies. Nice to see. I don't know what this is, but don't turn it on. Anyway, this is the control settings, guys. Moving on, you got your content filter, graphic content. If you don't like graphic content, turn those off. Disable them. Graphics. Okay, let me start off by saying this. This may be the one Call of Duty where it actually really does look beautiful. It isn't overcolored with some color, as you see in past Call of Duties. It's not bland or too brown, or you understand what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm asking you that question, like you're gonna answer me. Anyway, sorry guys, it's a bit like 1 in the morning when I'm doing this. I can't sleep, so I thought I'll do a review, because why not? Anyway, as you can see, my render resolution is on 70, because I'm currently recording this, and for some reason Call of Duty, I can't record and play at 1080p. So hey, that's just a render resolution. My screen resolution is still It's fucking 1 in the morning, I can't talk. My screen resolution is still 1920 by 1080, so yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, they've included this. You see this? It's a field of view slider. You can slide it to whatever you want to. Take note, Infinity Ward. This broke your game on PC. So if you just included this and some other little things, we would have been very happy. But yeah, you got your field of view, max frames per second. Now, the one thing I can say, and it's not a good thing, and I still don't know why this is in the game and it's 2015, why are the frames bound to mounts? Like, please tell me. Like, it's been like that since like fucking Call of Duty like 1 or Quake. I think it came from Quake, yes. Why is this? Like, why is this? Why does my sensitivity have to be tied to my FPS? Fix it. And when I say fix it, they can't fix it. Or, well, it's gonna take a lot of time to fix this because it's in the engine. So that probably won't be fixed. So yeah, just a little note there for you guys. If you're looking for a precision shooter, which I don't know why we look for Call of Duty in that, but if you look for a precision shooter, Call of Duty won't be that. It's not Counter-Strike. So yeah, don't. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, here's your advanced settings, texture quality. It all gives you a nice little explanation here. It's a bit hazy on some of the explanations. It doesn't explain them too good. But all in all, it's a good settings menu. Here's your game, all that stuff, all this jazz here. Just set it up according to what you like. I'm obviously not going to save that. So there is the graphic settings. You've got your audio settings, individual sliders for each audio, some presets as well as the dialogue. Nice to see you can turn the dialogue off, because in Black Ops 2 there was this annoying before the guy says something every time. Here's your chat, voice chat, you can turn it out. Just be aware, I think this is off on default, so people will be able to hear you. It's not on push to talk, so turn this on, because I've had some private conversations in lobbies and apparently all the people heard them. So yeah, you can mute all except party. That's a nice thing to see in there. As well as there's now text chat in lobbies before you start a game. Nice to see that in the, it's a PC specific feature only. So nice to see the PC getting something consoles don't. Stuck on that, console peasants. Nah, I'm joking. Guys, before you bite my head off, I have consoles. Just prefer FPSs on PC. Anyway, here's your network tab. I'm not gonna delve into that any deeper than I'm showing you. Yeah, nice little thing is connection meter. So when you pause the, well, not pause the game, when you press escape, you can see what your ping is and your packet loss and all that. Credits, we already went into the audio there. And that's it for the options menu. Yeah, top you have some stuff where you can share the paint jobs, which you can make kind of your basic own camo. I'll show that a bit more later. Yeah, is your barracks pretty standard, as in all Call of Duty, the challenges as well. There's identity. Now GUNSMITH is where you basically choose a gun, create a variant of it, name it. I'm not going to do that right now, but anyway, you can put on all the fancy attachments. So when you create your class of your prestige, if you have a prestige weapon, you can just click on that variant and it will throw all of the attachments. Basically like saving your class, just a gun. And just bring that up and you can make some good looking guns with camos and all that on there. PAINTSHOP is, it's like emblem editor for your weapon. There's a certain section you can see. Yeah, I've made one where I've just fucked around with it for a bit, but so yeah, you can just like that section of the gun, so you can still pop in a camo, but you can also make it unique to you. Nice to see, nice addition this year. You can do that with all the weapons in the game as well. Screenshots, says it coming soon. You can put your clan tag in here, calling cards and emblems, pretty standard as past Call of Duty's had. Diving into the multiplayer, you got your public match arena, which is basically league mode from Black Ops 2, your custom games, which is private match. Free run is basically Counter-Strike Surf, where it's just you try to get the best time on some maps I made. Theater has returned this year, nice to see that for all the YouTubers. And store, which will probably expand in the future, as I'll show you in a moment. Public match, you get your basic every year Call of Duty stuff, with the addition of some new game modes in the Treyarch or Black Ops series now, which will be Uplink and Safeguard. You have your hardcore playlist here, which I spend a lot of time on the hardcore playlist. I hate the core mode, and then your bonus, which is Gun Game, Ground War, Measure Rospit, and Case Moshpit, which, by the way, is the only way you can play Nuketown. It's the only playlist that has Nuketown, the new Nuketown in it. If you pre-order the game, you'll have Nuketown. Credit class, they've gone back to the Pick 10 system. All weapons are here, perks, all that. Pretty standard as per every Call of Duty. You have your wild cards as well, so you can add extra perks or extra attachments and all that, lethals and tacticals and all that jazz and overkill and blah blah blah. Now the new addition this year is specialists. It's basically, think about League of Legends. I know I make a League of Legends reference in a Call of Duty game, but if you know what League of Legends is, you choose a champion. Now this is basically choosing your champion, your specialist, where it both, well, each specialist has 2 abilities, which you choose one. You can see all these here. As I just prestige, I don't have any, well, most of them aren't unlocked, but I use Outrider because I play a lot of hardcore and there's no mini-map most of the time unless you get a UAV. I use Outrider with Vision Pulse, which helps a lot. So yeah, if you play hardcore, I recommend Vision Pulse. Yeah, that's all the specialists. It's a nice addition to the game, to be honest. It's something different, something fresh. The abilities are like a mini score streak that you get. It's time based, but it also, you get them faster as the more kills or more score you get in the game. They're also customizable, outfits and all that. As you can see, that's mine there. You can customize the head with all gear, which there will probably more of, as I'll explain in a moment, like I said earlier. And you can also take the weapon variants you make and you can put them there. This year also they implemented taunts and gestures, so after a game you'll see there'll be the top 3 players will stand there. And if you have first place, you can do a taunt and gestures, good game, threaten or boast or whatever. You unlock these by with crypto keys, which I'll explain in a second. So there's the specialist section of the game. Score streaks, pretty standard as they are every year. Kill streaks or score streaks, whatever you want to call them. They're all there. You unlock them by getting a certain amount of score, depending on which one you select. And then we get to the most not disappointing, but pisses me off a bit if it's not done well. The black market. Now, at the moment, they're not selling these called crypto keys. You get them as you play the game. Now, what these crypto keys do, if you have enough, which I already have spent all mine I've accumulated, you can open either a common supply drop or a rare supply drop. Now, in Advanced Warfare, you got supply drops. If you open them, you can get legendary or rare, but you could also buy supply drops. Now, I think they went the route of Counter-Strike, and I think it's going to come within the next couple of months, where they're going to give you the option to buy crypto keys to get more, and then it's basically like Counter-Strike. To be honest, you buy the key to open up the case, and you get a special camo, or you don't get a special camo. It's basically gambling in game, is what it is, and you can get rare items. And they'll probably make some like really rare stuff. Like it'll probably get to the level of trying to get a fucking butterfly knife in Counter-Strike, which I still don't fucking have. I'm talking more about other games in this Call of Duty review than Call of Duty. Anyway, that's the black market. Don't like it much because I know what's gonna come. This is Activision talk we're talking about, people. They're gonna milk the shit out of this. I can guarantee you that. There'll probably be some awesome fucking camo that you can get, and then you'll just waste all your money on that, and then we will become poor. And yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Don't do that. Don't gamble and all your money out on a fucking stupid skin. Anyway, so that's the public match section of Call of Duty. You got the arena mode here, which basically it's all the same but just a bit competitive. The pro Call of Duty players all use this section. Not on PC. It's more on the PS4 now, believe it or not. No more Xbox exclusivity. It's all PlayStation. Shocked about that one. Anyway, I don't give a shit as I play on PC. Custom games, private match, like I said, free run, all that. There's all the little sections. Store will have all your crypto keys and all the other stuff they want to milk you for money. But this is all optional, as I said. You don't have to. Everything you see here is in the game already, so it's nice to see it as an option and not something you have to do. Hopefully they don't include weapons that are overpowered, and then some people have the overpowered weapons and some people won't. Don't do that. Don't do Advanced Warfare. Anyway, that's multiplayer for you guys. My honest opinion about multiplayer, as you'll see in the gameplay you're watching now, it's a lot of fun, to be honest. Public matches, it's like a breath of fresh air. I've never had so much fun playing a Call of Duty in years. I'm talking about the last time I enjoyed Call of Duty multiplayer was back in Modern Warfare days. Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. 3, but yeah, 3 was a lot of fun. Look, we all have our favorite Call of Duties. My opinion is, it depends on who you're playing with. If you're playing with your friends, you're gonna have fun. Doesn't matter what Call of Duty you're playing. But my honest opinion, it's a breath of fresh air to the series, and including the movement system. A lot of people are worried about because Advanced Warfare. A lot of people don't like that. I didn't actually use it that much. I only use it to get to certain places of the map where I couldn't run. So it's an option. It's there to use, and if it's not that distracting when you're trying to shoot someone while they're boosting or whatever in the air. It's not as bad as Advanced Warfare where you struggle to aim. For console players, that's probably a problem, but for our PC players, not as bad as a problem, but was still a problem in the end. As you will see on PC, that game is dead. But anyway, it's not that bad. It's actually really good. If you played Black Ops 2 and you loved it, you'll love Black Ops 3. It's much similar to Black Ops 2, just with a few nice little things added, including the movement and all that stuff. So it's fun. I recommend multiplayer. As for zombies, now zombies, as my honest opinion, have had a complete overhaul. There's now 2 zombie maps you can play. You can stories. You can either play the normal story map where they have Nicola, Richtofen, and all whatever the other guys' names are. I can't get them to mind right now. But yeah, you have all your stuff they have in zombies in the past. But with these 3 new additions, where Gobblegum is like a perk you can only use once when you in a certain time or whatever. This is where microtransactions will also come in. I'll show you in a moment. Yes, like you can and customize like a little class for your zombies. Zombies experience. So here's anywhere. Just a quick example. Here's anywhere, but here activates 2 times activation. Instantly teleport to a random location. A concussive blast knocks away any nearby zombies, keeping you safe. So it's like a mini perk, if you will, which you can use. It's not a permanent thing. There's a nice one here. It's called Arms Grace, where you respawn with the guns you had when you bled out. So it makes the zombies a bit easier as well as a bit challenging. For some people that's not that experienced, it's a nice thing to put in the game. It's totally random when you get in game. When you pick it up, you can't. You don't just spawn in with this. You have to go to the machine and you have a chance of getting any of these 5. That's nice. Dr. Monty's factory is where the microtransactions will come in. Now, when you play the game, you get this thing called liquid dividium, where if you have enough, you can make your own gumballs here. Now, they're probably going to sell you liquid dividium for a set price, but as I say, totally optional, but still microtransactions. Here's my opinion, the nicest addition to zombies. You see all these weapons here. You can customize them to what you want, which is kind of cool. And then what will happen if when you buy this weapon from the wall, I'm not sure if it's the same with a box, I assume it is, but when you get this weapon, it can be upgraded, in other words. So you can add quick draw, so zombies, I don't know, it's stupid, they're not shooting back at you, so why jump quick draw? But you can add these little like fast mags and all that stuff. It's nice to have like fast mags. That'll be basically like having speed cola. You can add all these attachments as well as optics now, so you don't have to just use the iron sights. You unlock these by playing the game with that specific weapon. So in other words, you get the weapon levels up the more you play with it. So that's nice. You can even put your own camos on there now. It's a nice addition. So yeah, that's always appreciated. So yeah, that's zombies. That's the zombies menu. As you will see, there will be some zombie gameplay in the background right now. So my honest opinion about zombies, it's the zombies we know. with something new. The two maps, if I haven't mentioned, are the Giant and Shadows of Evil. Now, Shadows of Evil is basically, if you think about Mob of the Dead, they've got 4 well-known actors playing as characters in the game, and then yeah, as like a kind of its own backstory, if you will. Then the Giant is basically the zombies we know, with all the characters, like I said, Director Finn and all those. So it's nice, and it's a nice addition to the game, and it refreshes a zombie addition to the game. So that's zombies and multiplayer. Like I said, I can't comment on the campaign, guys. I'm waiting for a friend so we can play it together. Like I said, the campaign is actually co-op, 4 players. It's the first Call of Duty since World at War that's integrated the co-op into the campaign. So I'm looking forward to playing that campaign, and when I do, I'll make a little video giving my opinions on it. By then it's probably too late to make a review just for the campaign. But anyway, that's the multiplayer and that's the zombies. My overall score for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will be a solid and awesome 9 out of 10. And you're probably wondering, hey, this is Call of Duty, why are you giving such a high score? Well, this, in my honest opinion, is one of the best Call of Duties released in recent years. Now, my score for my best Call of Duty will obviously be 10 out of 10, which is Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. This, I'll give a solid 9, if you want to compare that. Honestly, it does very little things wrong. The only things I find wrong about this is the fact that your sensitivity is tied to the FPS, and as well as, you know, there's I've experienced a little bit of performance issues here and there, but nothing I couldn't sort out, nothing I had with any other game, nothing I had with, let's say, Battlefield. That's gonna start a war in the comments. You understand what I'm saying? It's I just asked you another question. Why did I do that? Anyway, like I said, it's one of the best Call of Duties released in recent years. Advanced Warfare and Ghosts were user disappointments for me, especially on the performance side with Ghosts. The fact that they didn't even have an FOV slider at launch in that game is beyond me. But yeah, it's a solid PC port. Except for the mouse sensitivity being tied to the FPS. I mean, come on, guys, it's 2015. Get a new engine or develop a new engine. Like I said, all in all, a solid 9 out of 10. Not just that, it's the addition of zombies, multiplayer, and campaign. Now, there are other things, extra features, let's say modes, if you will, modes in the game that I've seen online that I don't want to spoil for you guys. But for what you pay for the game and what you're getting, it's worth the buy, to be honest. You got zombies, multiplayer, campaign. You even have a mode here called Free Run, which, you know, is just a little thing they added, you know, to play around with. It's a nice addition to the Call of Duty franchise, to be honest. A really good bang for your buck. Like I said, you have the zombies. If you get tired of multiplayer, you can go to zombies. You get tired of zombies, you can go to multiplayer, or you can play the campaign, or other said unlocked thing when you do some certain things, which I don't want to spoil for you guys. It's a good bang for the buck. I recommend it. Like I said, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. That's my honest review of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This has been R3flX, guys. See you later.
Hostile Guardian spotted.